start with you, I guess, really for both of you. Game of runs, obviously. They had the last one. What brought them that last one?
It's hard to say, to be honest. The last couple games, we've kind of realized that, I mean, not even just the last couple games, but basketball is a game of runs. It's what it is, and we've been doing better at realizing that, knowing that other teams are going to make a run, and it's always about how we respond. And unfortunately, they just made a run that we couldn't overcome tonight. I think it got to like 10 or 12 or something, and I think we cut it back down to like 8 or 6 or something maybe, but then just never got back over.
So Malik, the run you guys had earlier to wipe out their first half lead, what was that about for you guys? What did you guys do well there?
We just started playing as a team. You know, we can't allow that to happen. We can't allow the lead to get that much. What was it, like 16-point lead in the first half? We just can't let that happen, especially not at home. So, you know, we had to respond in a good way, or the game would have got out of hand. So, you know, we just play team basketball.
Crier for Baylor picked up 3 fouls in the first half, and then he picked up his 4th foul, got it, midway in the second half. But yet, down the stretch, like the last, 6-5 minutes, he was making some pretty tough shots. I mean, some of them, you got a hand in his face. I mean, there was really nothing more you could do. Was it just a matter of him just kind of stepping up and making shots? I mean, just kind of, take me through that on what he did the last few minutes there.
He a good player, so, you know, good players gonna make good plays, you know what I'm saying? So, and his team definitely needed him tonight because their starting point guard was out. So he just stepped up and did what he was supposed to do. You know, I just tried to contain him. You know, I didn't want him to really get loose, but I had a hand up. It's not like I was playing bad defense, so, you know, I just tried to do what I could do to stop him, but he just made some good shots.
Some of those you just couldn't have done anymore.
Yeah.
Sean, could you guys feel a little like dejection or air coming out of the building when that sequence of 5 or 6 missed layups with about 8 or 9 minutes to go when the game was still right in the balance?
Yeah, that's something that's just, that's something that we got to fix. We can't miss, bunnies right there around the rim, especially in this type of game. We needed those buckets, and myself included, I missed one. It's just tough. Those are buckets you need, especially they're late because we needed some points on the board, and unfortunately we just didn't get them.
Sean, they list Mayer as a guard. I don't know if you would agree with that or not. He's 6'9". He does shoot threes and make tough perimeter shots. You kind of guarded him a little bit tonight. What kind of player is he, and would you consider him a guard?
Any elite player, 6'9", can handle it, can shoot it. He's got a little bit of postgame too. Extremely good player, and we knew that going in. We went over scouting stuff, and he obviously had a really good night tonight. But when we go out to Waco, we'll do a better job. We'll get him out there.
Malik, for you, when you moved up to this level, did you have any wonders if you could compete now after what you've done the last couple of games? Where's your confidence with what you've been doing?
My confidence is definitely high, you know what I'm saying? I've been playing really well, but as a team, we lost 2 games, so I'm not doing enough in my mind. I'm not doing enough. We're not winning. If I play good, I play good, but, at the end of the day, I just want to win. And, even if it's my defense, I just got to play better defense or whatever I got to do to win. That's what I got to do. Individual stats, that's cool and all, but if we're not winning, it really doesn't matter.
Sean, in the locker room right now, Taz obviously is struggling a little bit. What's it like in the locker room with him right now? What are you guys saying to him?
I don't know if he's struggling. I thought he played pretty well this game. He made some big-time shots for us when we needed him. But, that's just basketball, so that's a part of it. You're going to have games that you struggle in. I don't even think he struggled tonight. That's just part of it. It happens to everybody. And, he could come out Saturday and have 30. That's the type of player that he is. And he's still going to play with confidence. He's still going to shoot the ball. We're still telling him to shoot the ball because we need him to score for us to win. So we'll be all right.
Even without a Kenjo, what sort of specific challenges does a team like Baylor, with their experience, with their talent, what challenges do they present when you'll try to match up with them and try to prepare for them?
I would say over my time here, their guard play is just so good, so elite. The development that they have there, it's just, I mean, like last year with Maceo and Davion and Jared Butler, and I mean those three guards, and then you got L.J. Cryer and the guards that they have now. They're really talented, and obviously Mayer, being 6'9" and super talented as well. You just try to contain as much as you can, and they're big time players in the best league in the country. They're gonna make plays just like we're gonna make plays.
John, your team has to make a lot of really tough shots. It feels like to stay in games. Is that a mental challenge, struggle at times to keep up with that, realizing, hey, I've got to make another shot like that, especially when the shots in the paint aren't going in like tonight?
Yeah, I think, we kind of know it, but at the same time, you try to not think about it. You just shoot the ball, and the more you think about it, the less of a chance it probably has of going in. But yeah, they're contested shots, and Taz hits a lot of them. Malik hits a lot of them, especially lately. He's been playing really well. But like he said, it's just all about getting the win, and we're not doing that, so we got to figure something out.
Sean, in theory, you guys have just played back-to-back games against the two best teams in the league, and what is probably the best league in the country this year. How hard is it, or difficult is it, for players, not to panic at this point? And do you feel like, like the back's against the wall, so to speak?
Yeah. It's tough. We don't feel like our back's against the wall, but it's just super frustrating. We go to Texas and play extremely well in the first half and then lay it down in the second half. And then tonight against, arguably the best team in the country, quote unquote, we're competing right there. It's we lose by 9, but, in reality, it's probably a little closer game than that. So back against the wall, I don't think so, but, we'll figure it out. We'll prepare for Texas Tech, and who's another good team. There's no time to sulk about this one. We gotta figure out how to win in Lubbock.
That's the crazy thing. Texas Tech's already beaten the two.
Right. Yeah. Any given night, any team can beat anybody.